Happy New Year, Tacticians. It's Nox here, playing Warhammer 40k Tacticus. Very shortly, we'll be starting the live PvP event, and I've got my team on screen. I'll be using Aleph and Archimatos, Thaddeus, Calendis, and Boss Golgots. Now, Aleph, Archimatos, and Calendis are pretty regular sights in live PvP. They're all very solid units. Thaddeus is seen sometimes, mainly because of his long range, and if there is a standoff, his bombing ability gets stronger as the game drags out. Finally, Boss Golgots. He's a favourite of mine. He's not seen that often, but he does give extra cover because he's a large target to those next to him. But the other reason is for when he does use his ability, he can charge across the screen to attack the enemy, and sometimes, if you're lucky, he actually hits someone that you want him to hit and will kill it in one blow. Who are you going to be using in this live PvP event? I'd love to know, so please leave a comment below. And who do you hate facing? Personally, it's that winged terror Celestine, which is my worst one to see across the pitch. The rest of the legendaries aren't too scary, but don't get too close to Marnius Calgar if you do see him. His active does actually leave quite a very large dent. Now, apart from the live PvP event, which is starting very soon, they have actually shared with us a calendar of what's to come. Admittedly, it's not very far into the future, but it does show us that this weekend we will be seeing a new legendary Eldari event for the final Eldari character. Now, as with the last one, I'm imagining we'll see restrictions on certain compositions of what we can use to get the most points available. So, as before, I would advise trying to get as many of your toons up to silver or above, if you can. Now, obviously, at this point in the game, it's probably a bit too late, but I've been working since the last one, trying to get a wide breadth there ready, but even I don't think I'll be unlocking these. But I want to get as many points as possible, so I have been unlocking and leveling up my toons where possible. There's a few which I think I'm missing, which I learned from the last event. The first is the Adeptus Sororitas, Isabella. She's actually a bit of a good one because she's got her bolter and she heals, and she's a very useful character to have. The second one, which I would love to have, is Typhus, mainly for his ability, which is resilient, which was needed in the Morgan Ra event, but he's also a psyker, which, that's two very needed skills which are needed in the last Morgan Ra event, but this one could well be different, but this is where I'm working to. I'm just trying to get as many as I can to silver. However, although it's not on this calendar, they have confirmed that they'll be coming up with a new Shozil quest for the Tau. And Ratatosk has actually informed us that when Shozil's quest does come around, we'll see him fighting alongside the Necron allies. So again, if you haven't got your Necrons up to silver, I certainly advise you to do so if you wish to get Shozil up to the next ranking, or to get as many of these unlocked as possible. He does say, while they may not like each other, the Tau and the Necrons, they don't, they both hate Tyranids more. Fair enough, I think everyone hates Tyranids, but, I guess they have to draw the line somewhere. However, Shozil's quest will be very much like the other quests. If you haven't got them unlocked, they will probably offer you the same package that they always do, to be able to get twice the number of shards as you get in medals, so to help him level up. So if you were lucky enough to get him to maybe epic, you might get to the next level epic, or even to legendary if you managed to get that far. I'm not sure if anyone did, but I'm sure there are some whales out there who certainly did, and would like to maybe get those next 90 shards for Shozil, because there's no other way to unlock them at the moment. I do wish they would have announced Shozil and his use of the Necrons in the quest in either the calendar or in a more official channel rather than halfway through their Discord. But, I'm sure many of the content creators will be telling you this, so at least you should be forewarned and hopefully forearmed, so you can take part in this event when it occurs. So, are you liking this idea of having a calendar telling us what's coming up? Are you looking forward to these events which are coming around the corner, the Shozil and the legendary events? Are there anything you would like to see come around? Personally, I would love for them to add in extra ways of getting specific orbs, or maybe shards for characters we can't otherwise unlock other than the requisitions. However, as with everything, I guess they will let us know in time. It's just we have to play the game and wait, which I'm not against. One other thing which I have recently done is I've actually managed to complete every single campaign and do all the medals. Something I'm quite proud of, and if you are trying to do the same thing, I would fully recommend taking any team that you're using up to silver. It does make it a bit more easy. The only one that you don't need a full silver team on is Indomitus, the original one. there, looking at bronze 2 and 3 to actually complete it. The rest I would highly advise getting to silver on everyone, and you shouldn't find it too difficult. Some may give a few issues, but they're fun to do, and it's kind of fun to figure out exactly how to do it. Anyway, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be seeing you next time.